of matter. We have to discuss in this chapter about first one is thermometry. Thermometry. So this is the heat related chapter, thermal properties of matter. So in this chapter, first topic is thermometry. So what is this thermometry means? Thermometry is nothing but it is a branch of heat that deals. The branch of heat, we can write like this, the branch of heat deals with deals with the measurement of temperature, deals with the measurement of temperature, with the measurement of temperature. So this is called as the thermometry. Thermometry is nothing but the branch of heat that deals with, we can write the branch of heat deals with the measurement of temperature is called thermometry. So here an instrument used to measure the temperature of a body is called thermometer. So what is this is a thermometry, fine sir. Sir, what is thermometry? Thermometry is nothing but instrument, thermometer. Now we are going to discuss about thermometer. Thermometer is nothing but the instrument 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 used to measure temperature, instrument used to measure temperature is called temperature of body. Let's write temperature of body is called thermometer. So now we understood what is a thermometry is a science which deals with the measurement of temperature, and a thermometer instrument used to measure the temperature of the body. Okay. Now the question arises. You are telling something heat and temperature. You are using these terms now, sir. What is definition of heat? Definition of heat in one way we can define it. Actually, heat is nothing but is a form of energy. Heat is nothing but a form of energy. It is a form of energy. It's a form of energy. We can say energy transferred between. So we can write here transferred between two bodies. Energy transferred between two bodies. Like that we can write. Or we want to write some more point we want to add. We can also write or a body and not only between two bodies, body and surroundings due to temperature difference. I hope you are clear with this basic idea. What is the heat means? I can write like this. Fine, this is nothing but we know from childhood onwards, heat is a form of energy. It is a heat is energy. So transfer between two bodies or body and surroundings also due to temperature difference. Surrounding more temperature, body less temperature, or body less temperature, body more temperature, surrounding less temperature, like that. Heat is transferred between surroundings and the body. So like that, when we'll measure the temperature, because heat is transferred because of difference in temperature. Fine, temperature you are telling no, sir. What is this temperature? Temperature. Temperature is nothing but, temperature means what, beta? Yes. It is defined as, simply we can write, it is a thermal condition. We can write it is a thermal condition. Thermal condition of a body. Thermal condition of a body. So, thermal condition of a body which determines its ability to transfer, what, beta? To transfer heat to other bodies, So if the body is having that means more temperature, it can travel more amount of heat. Or temperature measures the degrees of hotness. Temperature measures the degrees of hotness. We can say like that also. Temperature measures degrees of hotness. So heat always travels from where to where, beta? Heat means it always travels from hot body to cold body. So heat transfers from where to where? Transfers from hot body to cold body. Hot body to cold body. That is the heat property. Hot body to cold body transfers. So hot body to cold body heat get transfers. Fine. We understood which direction heat flows and all those things. And there is a term we have to understand. Okay, heat transfer, we understood something. So what is thermal equilibrium? There is a term called thermal equilibrium. Thermal equilibrium. This thermal equilibrium means here it says that when two systems are said to be in thermal equilibrium, suppose two systems are there, A and B, two systems are there. So now these two systems, we can say they are in thermal equilibrium when they are in contact. So here they are, that means that the two systems, we can say they are when they are in equilibrium. Thermal equilibrium means the temperatures of the two are same. Suppose the body temperature, this one T1 and T2, and T1 is equal to T2. Temperatures are same. Then we can say that two systems are said to be in thermal equilibrium with each other if they are at same temperature. They are at same temperature. So these two systems are in thermal equilibrium. We can say when they are in thermal equilibrium, if their temperatures are same. If temperatures are same, then we can call it as thermal equilibrium with each other. Thermal equilibrium with each other. Fine. Now we have to discuss. Actually, that means we told that what is the thermometry means the heat which deals with the measurement of temperature, we told. Now, so we have to discuss about scales of temperature. Scales of temperature. So what are the scales of temperature? Measuring scales. Temperature measuring scales. If we observe the temperature measuring scales, here for any scale, there is some formula like this. Scale minus LFP by UFP minus LFP is equal to constant. For any scale, this is the formula we have. So here, what is LFP? LFP is called as lower fixed point. LFP is called lower fixed point. And what is UFP? UFP is called as upper fixed point. UFP is called upper fixed point. So we understood what is LFP means lower fixed point. We told UFP means upper fixed point. What are these? Remember beta, this LFP corresponds to melting point. Ice point is taken as 0 degrees centigrade. So suppose if you take melting point, that is a LFP, and boiling point we can treat it as UFP, upper fixed point and lower fixed points. Like that we can give here information. So for every scale, one lower fixed point and upper fixed points will be there. Lower point and upper point. So that lower point is LFP and upper point is UFP. For any scale, we have two things, LFP and UFP. So on the scale, we'll be observing divisions. So number of divisions on the scale. How many divisions are there in the scale means number of divisions is equal to, I can write simply UFP minus LFP. How many difference are there means suppose lower one is 0 degrees, upper one is 100 degrees. Number of divisions means the scale, if you observe like this beta, this is the scale you are taking. And here you have some readings like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. So lower one, suppose you are telling it as 0 and upper one we are telling it as 100. Total each one is 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit, like that total 100 units are there. So number of divisions means upper fixed point minus lower fixed point will give us number of divisions. So like that we can discuss about number of divisions is nothing but upper fixed point minus lower fixed point. Upper fixed point minus lower fixed point. Okay, sir, what are the types of scales are there? Types of scales means here, the first one is, I can discuss about Celsius scale. So what is there in Celsius scale? Celsius scale means, beta, here I can say that lower fixed point LFP value is named as 0 degrees centigrade. UFP we can write it as 100 degrees centigrade. So lower fixed point value, upper fixed point value are Celsius scale. Celsius scale we denote with C here, centigrade, or centigrade is the old name. Now Celsius we call it as. So now number of divisions here. How many number of divisions are there means simply we know the formula as UFP minus LFP, that is 100 minus 0, that is nothing but 100. So number of divisions are 100. So this is about Celsius scale. We are happy here. Now the question is, what is the another scale we have, sir? We can take Fahrenheit scale. So here if you observe Fahrenheit scale here, what happened? It also has two things, LFP and UFP. What is the LFP means? I can write it as 32 degree Fahrenheit. Generally, when you go to hospital, immediately they measure with a thermometer. So there will be measuring the temperature in Fahrenheit. They will be saying our temperature is 98 degree Fahrenheit is our body temperature. More than that is the 99. More than 99, they will tell fever is there. Okay, that scale we are measuring the Fahrenheit scale. So here 32 degree Fahrenheit is LFP and UFP is 212 degree Fahrenheit. Generally our body temperature will be measuring in clinical purposes, we will be using Fahrenheit. And Celsius scales where you will be measuring better the previous one what I told. Celsius scale, if you observe, this scale generally will be telling the measurements in weather reports, weather forecast, they will be using the term. So that is a 30 degrees centigrade temperature, 40 degrees centigrade. In cold countries is 0 degrees centigrade, minus 5 degrees centigrade. Like that, they'll be giving information in weather reports, that is in centigrade. So whatever the weather reports we are getting, atmosphere weather informations, that is about centigrade scale. Now about our body temperature, which they are measuring is here, Fahrenheit scale. Okay, fine. So we got some information like that. And now what they are saying again, number of divisions. Number of divisions means what we can say better, number of divisions is equal to. Simply I can write number of divisions means 212 minus 32. That is nothing but 180 divisions. Total how many divisions are there? 180 divisions in Fahrenheit scale. Fine. So we understood something about Fahrenheit scale. Next what scale is there means Kelvin scale. Next scale is Kelvin scale. Kelvin scale. So here Kelvin scale, what is this Kelvin scale? So Kelvin scale means it is denoted by K. Generally we denote with K here. So what will happen? So here also lower fixed point for this scale. This also this Kelvin scale has one more nickname. The nickname of this Kelvin scale is absolute scale. Absolute scale. Absolute scale. We can also call it as absolute scale. Here lower fixed point of this value is, lower fixed point is, we can take it as 273.15 Kelvin, 273.15 Kelvin. And upper fixed point I can write it as, upper fixed point I can write as 373.15 Kelvin. This is the lower and fixed, upper and lower fixed points for what beta? Kelvin scale. Fine, something we got about Kelvin scale information here. The question is, sir, how many number of divisions are? Number of divisions, if you observe beta, number of divisions here. So 373.15 minus 273.15. Finally, we can write the answer as 100. So how many number of divisions are there? 100 number of divisions are there here. This is about Kelvin scale. Next about, I want to discuss about a new scale here. You are hearing, I think, newly this name, Reumer scale. Reumer scale. So what is the scale, sir? Means here lower fixed point is here 0R. Upper fixed point is 80R. 80R. So 0R and 80R. Fine, sir. What are number of divisions? Number of divisions here, is equal to 80 minus 0 is equal to 80 divisions. So how many number of divisions are there? Means 80 divisions. Here we write it as 0 degree R. We can write as 0 degree R, 80 degree R. So here, like that, we write here 0 R is the, that is the lower fixed point, upper fixed point as 80 degree R. So I hope you are clear with this Rumor scale readings and all those things. Next scale, Rankine scale. This Rankine scale, if you observe beta, here again we have lower fixed points and upper fixed point, If you observe lower fixed point, its value is 492 degree RA. And this is 672 degree RA. RA we denote Rankine scale here. So these are the values. Fine, we have LFP and UFP. You told us what are number of divisions. Number of divisions very simple now. Number of divisions is UFP minus LFP. UFP value already we know, that is 672 minus 492. 672 minus 492 means what we are going to get here? 180. So number of divisions are 180 divisions in Rankine scale. So like that we will have these scales beta. And one more error scale, we can take it as a faulty scale also. So these are the main scales actually for our concept point of view. These are main scales. So I hope you are clear with all these scales. So here in these scales, what happened beta? So here what we did here, first one we started our journey with here about heat and temperature. We discussed heat and temperature. After heat and temperature, we started discussing about all the scales here. The first one, thermometry. What is thermometry? We discussed. Next one, we discussed about thermometer. Next one, we discussed about the heat concept here. After what is the heat, we discussed. Then we went to what is temperature. And we have given the information that heat always transfers from hot body to cold body, which is a general phenomena. Everybody knows. Then thermal equilibrium we explained. The two bodies are same temperature, then they are said to be in thermal equilibrium. Then scales of temperature, the common formula for all scales I have given you here. Then after that, Celsius scale. Then after that, I have given you at about Fahrenheit scale. Then after Fahrenheit scale, I explained you about Kelvin scale. So here, this is the Kelvin scale. And after this Kelvin scale, I explained you about Reaumur scale. After Reaumur scale, I explained you about Rankine scale. I hope you are clear till here, beta. So we discussed about Rankine scale here. Let us take the last one, faulty scale. It's nothing but is not a separate one. It's an error. Suppose a scale is given with error, then we treat it as a faulty scale. So generally what we'll write means here, scale is denoted as Z. Scale, the faulty scale is denoted as Z. UFP is Y. Upper fixed point is given as Y. Upper fixed point Y. And lower fixed point is given as X. So the scale name will be denoting with Z and upper fixed point Y, lower fixed point X. So from this information, number of divisions means error scale. Suppose some errors are there and they have given, they are not correct readings and they have given, then we can treat them as faulty scale. In that error scale, the lower one is X and upper fixed point is Y. And the scale name will name it as Z. That faulty scale, error scale, we name it as Z. Number of divisions means as usual, we can write as Y minus X. The reading of that error, that means reading of that value, what we have to find is Z. So like that, the faulty scale is given here. Okay, so I think you are clear with this faulty scale and all those things. So faulty scale also we discussed. Now we have to discuss about the next thing is, the next important thing what we have to discuss beta, the formula connected to all these scales. Let us see how the formula is connected to all these scales. Here I am taking the formula, main formula what I told for scales means scale minus LFP by UFP minus LFP is equal to constant. I have given this information for all scales. Now we'll take one by one all the scales. The first scale is a Celsius scale. So C minus 0, lower fixed point, upper fixed point 100 minus 0 for Celsius. And next one about what scale beta, we'll take Fahrenheit scale. So F minus 32 by 212 minus 32 we wrote. Next one we have written it as, next one what we wrote beta, about Kelvin scale. K minus 273.15 by 373.15 minus 273.15. Next one is about Raman scale. R minus 0 by 80 minus 0. Next one is given as Rankine scale. RA minus 492 lower fixed point, upper fixed point 672 minus 492. And we can equate anything with the faulty scale also. The faulty scale, the value we are taking as Z minus lower fixed point X, upper fixed point Y, and lower fixed point X. So I hope you are clear with all the scale. The first one is what scale beta? Celsius scale. This is Celsius scale. And this is what scale we can call it as? Fahrenheit scale. So here this scale we are naming it as Fahrenheit scale. So this is Fahrenheit scale. After that we can write it as this one as Kelvin scale, Kelvin scale, Kelvin, or we have one other name for this one, that is absolute scale. Then we can write here, this is called as Raman scale, Raman scale, Raman scale, Raman scale. And the last one I can call it as, this one Rankine scale. I'm calling it as Rankine scale, Rankine scale, like that. And this one final touch, we can give this one as faulty scale, faulty scale. So by using these relations between the scales, we have given all the relations between all the scales. So the given problems you have to handle by taking these relations. I hope you are clear with this scales information about how to handle these different scales. So in this class, we discussed about all the scales, connection, everything better. So I hope you are clear with these ideas.